Hey, yo, this is the Zesta.
And Natalac. And we just jumped off the porch.
I'm fucking right.
The dirty glove bastard. Church.
Someone always got something to say. Is he gay? Is he real about what he say? Is his taxes paid?
All right, so we got the one and only Natalac jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, man.
I feel welcome. And it's Natalac.
Natalac.
You gotta say it like.
Yeah, they put the twang on it, right?
Yeah, you gotta put them 3 A's in it. You know what I'm saying? If any other word that start with N and it's 7 letters and it's got 3 A's in it, I think I'm the only name in there. Natalac.
Yeah. Welcome, bro. How you feeling today, man?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. The world is mine.
Yeah, for sure, man. You got anything else planned while you're here in Atlanta? Or are you just in and out with it, or what's going on?
Yeah, I'm in and out like a robbery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, but you know, it's just what I do.
Yeah.
You're not like a robbery. I ain't taking nobody else's shit. I might take your broad from you. You know what I'm saying? Now that might be a problem, because if she choose me, she didn't choose you, you lose.
All right, so it looks like we got Benzino on the porch joining you, lab?
Church.
Man, listen, man, this is my brother here, you know what I'm saying? I come to support the bro. And plus, I've been looking forward to come on the porch for a long time.
Oh, that's love right there.
See, I'm comfortable. This is exactly what I'll be doing. All my shit be right here, you know what I'm saying? And like, roll me up some weed, so, you know what I mean? I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah, I understand you guys been rocking with each other for a while, right?
Oh, yeah.
How did that relationship start off then?
How that happened, Matt?
I think we didn't meet in Jacksonville. We met in Columbia, South Carolina.
Oh, wow.
We met while we were both on the road, you know, doing our things. And you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a real artist, you know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the best time to get features is when they're on the road. They want to make some more dough, you know what I'm saying? So what you do is say, hey, man, look, work something out with me. Let me go ahead and pay you. I got the studio ready. You got to be ready to make moves. You know what I'm saying? We did the song, and then...
oh, that's right. Yeah, that's when they had a studio up there.
Yeah, yeah.
And we was at the same spot, and after that we went to the studio and made the song.
That's right.
When I met him, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So how do we go from, you know, just paying the feature to building up a relationship like you guys have going now?
We just clicked.
For real?
Yeah, you know, yeah, I mean, you know, we both come from that same, you know, that older generation. So right then and there, we start having conversation and, you know, and really start. One thing I noticed about Natalac is that, you know, like he's like in Jacksonville, he's, you know, he's known out there. Like, people know him, and in South Carolina. So he got a following out there. So he's really with the whole independent artist movement. And I do a lot of bookings with like, where I be hosting like showcases and stuff. So, you know, like when I go on the road, I'm usually meeting guys a lot younger than me. But Natalac, you know, was a lot closer to my age. I'm older than Natalac. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
you can't tell it.
No, but I'm saying we just clicked. It was just a click. And ever since then, man, he's a great guy. You know what I'm saying? Serious about his career. And being 2 older guys in the industry, you know, I be trying to keep Natalac, you know what I'm saying? And like with that youthful, you know, with that youthful type of motion, you know what I'm saying? So ever since then, man, ever since that we met, we just had like a really solid relationship, man. And you know, he can call me for anything, anytime.
Oh, shit. No, that's love, man.
Word.
Yeah.
Sure, we was in Detroit together, man. Gotta tell him about that, man.
Yeah, because he made a cameo in your video, right, Zeno?
I mean, yeah, we went out. I mean, you know, shit, Natalac's always, when like I said, we went on tour together.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, a while ago. I had a tour I was going on. I asked Natalac, I said, Natalac, man, I said, come on. I said, if you want to come on, you open up. And he was like, yeah, hell yeah. And we did maybe about 7, 8 cities. Was it 7, 8? About 7, 8 cities.
I thought it was more than that.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Because let me tell you something. One thing about getting older, you know what I'm saying? You remember the shit that you can remember.
Yeah.
But we went on the road, and that even got us closer, man. So anytime I get a chance to, like, you know, let Natalac come through and get some motion, man, I'll call him and be like, yo, what's up, bro? I got some shit going on. You want to come through?
Word. I gotta tell you something about this dude.
Go ahead.
This dude is a,
Here we go.
this dude, man, listen, he gives a lot to, I mean, perfect strangers. Like, the part he leaving out was when he asked me about about going, you better go this and that. First thing I said, hey, can I bring Boss Money, who's also on that new single we talking? And he was like, shit, he cool with you, he cool with me. Let's go. And
just like that, huh?
Yeah. Now the average dude is not gonna just lay out their platform and let you tap dance all on that crap. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I'm saying? They be weary about trusting people and everything else, but Benzino ain't like that.
No,
that's why
solid.
he can go anywhere in this country. He be in every hood. I done seen this shit. People were talking about you can't come to Detroit. I watched this dude and people think he did the rap Elvis and Bounce. Hell no. We cut.
He was out there for a few days, right?
Like a week.
A week.
Listen, cut 2 videos, and went all it, man. Like I said, he a real man of the people. And that's what I like about him.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the hood. Like, I love the hood. I love anything about the hood. Like, and when I go in spots, the same thing. And like when I see my man right here, we was in the, when I seen homie in the gas station just now, it was like about 4 or 5 people, and they all show love. And that shit mean more to me than anything.
Yeah.
Like, it really is the hood love that I really, I'm blessed with and I'm proud of, because, that's like, people don't realize, like, I came up in the late 70s, early 80s, and I was really in the streets at 12, 13. And since then, that was my entire life. And that's what I'm more comfortable, and that's around, what I'm saying,
real niggas.
Stuff that I grew up around, and stuff that I grew up in, the people that I grew up in, the type of people, and it doesn't have to mean a race or anything, it's just, I come up from struggle, and when you're in the hood, struggle for a kid is a beautiful thing. It just looks beautiful. It's fun. It's happiness. It's not bad. One thing about, I think, the culture is we make struggle good and fun and worthwhile. And, though some of that shit is, criminal activities, but that's what's in the hood and that's what's in struggle. So I just feel more comfortable around the hood. That's why I love this shit so much, because it really take me back to that.
Yeah. It's a real blessing to still receive that type of love, 30, 40 years into this shit, man.
Yeah, it don't stop. It's even more now than ever. Like, it's even more now than ever. And like, it's crazy, like my journey's been a crazy journey. But one thing about it, it's been consistent on me fucking with the hood. No matter what, my highs, my ups, my lows, that doesn't matter. No matter what, I can always go through the hood and somebody, and when it's like, it's a different type of thing. I don't look at them as like fans and all. It's like, I look at them like we've known each other forever, or like we've lived on the same block forever, or like I'm part of their family. So when they see me, they smile, and it'd be like older women. They'd be like Benzino, and they'll have their daughter, and their daughters would know Coy, my daughter. They'd be like, that's Benzino's dad. Like, no, that's Benzino. It's a blessing, man. Like, God is good. I don't take it for granted.
Yeah. So, trending topic, Lac. Talk about this new single you guys just put out, man.
Man, first off, man, I gotta give Zeno his props. He found the videographer. I ain't have to do nothing but show up and pour up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Were you even planning to shoot it there in Detroit, or was it just kind of a spur of the moment?
No, we had talked about it. He said, man, we got to shoot this in Detroit, Natalac. We got to shoot this in Detroit. I was like, shit, let's do it. So.
I'm real spontaneous about shit.
Yeah.
That's the only time it really comes out dope. Like, I'd never planned nothing. Like, have I ever planned, like, maybe a couple of days or whatever, but most of the shit that's ever happened in my life, it just, what I'm saying? It's just, I'm just ready for it, Yeah. Doors are gonna open up for everybody. You just gotta be ready when they open.
Real shit.
That part, very true. Yeah. And the song Trending Topic, the name says enough. You looking at the trending topic. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, the way Zeno do his thing, you know what I'm saying? And on the ism side of what I do, I'm definitely a trending topic, and we just kind of link this joker together. And I'll be honest with you, I get a lot of pointers from him. Like, my last 2 albums, he named them jokers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was asking me and said, man, Natalac, you need to come on loving hip hop. I'm like, man, I'm not that type though. I'm loving pimp hop. You know what I'm saying?
That was his first album.
Yeah. That was the first album that me and Zeno collab was on. So so after that, he named that album. Then we started doing music together and this and that, and we was on the phone together. He was, I mentioned something about some trending topic, you know, because like at the time he was already the trending topic, talking about some of the beefs and this and that. And I said, man, we need to come up with a song called Trending Topic. So that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And we here.
Yeah.
We use the same
porch.
producer. Yeah.
Yo, I dropped something under the porch. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I dropped my weed kit under the porch. Oh, there you go. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it had to do too. You have to get a stick.
Yeah, I got a broom you can use.
That's just, see, this would be the stick. That's the broom in the yard, right?
Listen, we got to sweep off the porch. We got to sweep off the porch.
No. I got the broom in the yard.
Word.
I got the dog chained up right over there. So, you know, chill the fuck out now. Hold up. It's just what we have to do. No, he's there too. He's chilling right now. That. Which camera got it, guys? Okay. Get back up on the
You
porch.
can't make this stuff up.
I love
Spontaneous.
this shit.
Unedited right here, man.
You know what I'm saying? Just keep the camera
Hey,
rolling.
tell him I'll be back. Just pick me up some. Yeah. All right.
So, Lac, let's go ahead and dive into your story, man. So, from the north side of Jacksonville, right?
Yep.
Man, so everything I know about Jacksonville is the north side. It's really like that, man.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I done been in Sherwood on the north side since 1974. I've been rapping since who knows when. No bang bang shootout, this and that, somebody mad, this and that. A lot of times when you get these new rappers, man, either you lying or you're capping about something, you done ran off on the plug twice because you done heard Plies mention something like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes create these problems for themselves. Because like I said, no problems yet. My whole trunk company is on the north side. So you can't tell me what it is. It's you. It's you. You do all that fugazi capping crap. Now Jacksonville ain't gonna play with you now. They'll fill you full of bullets. Especially if you done ran off on the plug twice. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that. You ain't finna, you gonna have to move. So it's a lot of rappers that have to leave the town. You know, they represent Jacksonville from afar. You know, so, but yeah, man, I ain't going nowhere, man. My whole family in Jacksonville.
Is that why you're still in Jacksonville then? Because your family's still there, or?
Yeah, my whole family's on the north side. Cousins, aunties, everybody. So when they be talking about, man, north side, you don't want to go there. Man, I got what? 10, I got all my family over there. My mom's people and everybody else, cousins and all, you know. So I put it like this, I can't co-sign that. I do know this, you can get hit with a body full of bullets in Atlanta if you're running off reckless. So it
I think
ain't
that's
about,
in any city, yeah.
Yeah, you can get it anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's my take on that, man.
Okay. What, did you join the Marines right after high school, or when did you go ahead and enlist?
Yeah, I volunteered in the middle of the war, right? You know.
Is it in the middle of the war?
Yeah, I'm serious. Desert Storm, Desert Shield, and Somalia was going on, and everybody was like, "You sure you want to go now?" I said, "Shit, I'm ready." I was born in Sherwood. Shout out to Sherwood for life.
So what was your experience like? I guess you were most likely deployed over then, right?
Well, believe it or not, I didn't get deployed because
Okay.
of my mom went to this small town church. A small like church, it was like a holiness type of church. So when I went in there and I was asking for a Triumph Lead Church and Kingdom of God in Christ, and it was like, what religion, what type of church is that? And then it was one of the black Marines in boot camp. They said, I know where I'm taking you. So he took me to this Muslim meeting, and you know, and guys in the back, and they was doing all this and stuff like that. That was the only Muslim service that they had that I went to. But after that, they put Muslim on my dog tag. So then I think that had a lot to do with me not being able to go. Because I was gung-ho, you know what I'm saying? I was on the football field, ran track. I was Mr. Atlas for my high school, all that stuff. I was ready, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to go, but nope. I ended up staying in the States, and they trained the hell out of me. I ended up going to Camp Cooker Brother in Yuma, Arizona. 130 degrees in the summertime, 80 degrees in the winter. So we trained year round. So I was always in the desert, in the field, shaking out my boots from scorpions and, you know, watching out for sidewinders and stuff like that. I was outside. I was really outside, and there wasn't no porch. So
how many years did you do in the Marines though?
Did one enlistment, you know what I'm saying?
The
2
4 years
4 in
then?
the door, bro.
Okay.
You know, but every generation of my family done did that.
Oh,
Dating
really?
back all the way to the, really before the Civil War. My dad was in Vietnam, my granddad in World War II. His father was in the Spanish-American War, and the one before him was a runaway slave that got caught in Fort Negro, where Andrew Jackson blew up the compound, and he got bought by Master Davis out of South Carolina in Graniteville, and that's where my family started.
Oh, shit.
That's where the last name Davis came from. So, but only 2 or 4 years, and we out.
Yeah.
You ain't getting no 20.
Nah. And then you come home and you get your trucking license, is that right?
Yeah, I started trucking then.
Okay.
And, you know, and I stayed into that like 15, 16, 17 years. Zeno got a friend named Ronnie Real that we talk about trucking all the time, but I was a company guy for like 15, 16 years. Then I started my own trucking company, got my own truck, and then it was all gravy, baby. You know what I'm saying? I was paying myself to go wherever I go. You know what I'm saying? If I get a show in Chicago, I book a load to Chicago. So I pay myself going there, I get paid on stage, and I pay myself to leave. Thank you for the travel pay, because it went right in the diesel fuel.
And you're pulling up to the venue in the truck, right?
Well, I'll either park at the truck stop and get picked up, or I would drop the trailer and drive and take the bobtail and pull up. Now, I'm pulled up to plenty of clubs like that.
What type of reactions do you get then when you pop it out? Probably looking like this too, right?
Oh yeah, I get out. I did that at Magic Bishop Don Juan's Players Ball when they had it in Atlanta and stuff like that. I jumped out with the white mink and all that stuff. And when I was on tour with Akinelli and Super Bossa Nova and Mr. Smith, aka Boss Money, and DJ, what's that dude's name? DJ Luke Nasty. We was all on tour together. And everybody, the younger guy said, man, Natalac, why you driving this truck, man? Why don't you just, you can ride with me in the Rolls Royce, a double R, this and that. And you could, or Akinelli was like, you could ride with me in the Winnebago. And I broke it down to him. I said, listen, your vehicle costs $250,000. Your vehicle costs $250,000. And to be honest, my truck and trailer costs $250,000. The difference is you spent $30, $40 in gas to get here. I made $2,000 coming here. That's the difference between the way I roll and the way you roll. So I'm always working. I don't quit my day job.
Yeah. Did you always have this type of hustling spirit then? Like,
Well, it came
even
from
when you were growing up and all that, or?
Oh yeah, my dad was a slave driver, yo. He always pushed that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I started rapping, he told me in the 90s, he would say, "You really want to do this, son?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Well, don't quit your day job." So I never quit my day job. Everywhere I go, I got my paper straight. I'm able to do things I need to do, go places I need to go, you know, and just keep getting it.
So what inspired you to say, man, let me go ahead and become a rapper then?
Well, I mean, I was rapping since I was a kid, but
Okay.
I wasn't investing money in it. I wasn't, you know, taking it serious or whatever like that. You know, I was just rapping around with a bunch of kids and my brothers and cousins and stuff, because we all in Sherwood. You know what I'm saying? We would ride out in my my Cadillac with the hydraulics and stuff, you know. Sure, we would get drunk, you know, and, you know, with my cousins, Joe Campbell and this and that, and we would always be rapping. We always be rapping, you know. And then I said, man, you know, I might well invest some money in this. I got a little bit, and go at it.
Yeah. And at that time, were there like any big rappers from Jacksonville at that time?
Well, I mean, the only rapper that was really big was the 69 Boys. But I think he left and went to Orlando afterwards. You know, he didn't stay. A lot of times people grow up in a certain area and they get big and they go somewhere else, I guess, you know, that's better suited for them. Like a lot of rappers leave and come to Atlanta. They say, man, Atlanta, I need to go there. Me, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying right there in my hood. I'm gonna represent it forever. When you say north side of Jacksonville, you need to say Natalac right along with it.
Yeah. And I remember catching the Pimp of the City video on BET Uncut. Talk about that video.
Church. A lot of people don't know that that video was actually cut in Columbia, South Carolina, in a strip club I ran. And those were the girls I was running with, and it became the 5th most popular video of BET Uncut history. So that means I beat out Ludacris, 50 Cent, all of them, you know what I'm saying, on an independent budget, you know what I'm saying, and virtually...
Nelly, remember Nelly? I'm saying shit was right there with Nelly shit.
Yeah, he was number one now. Yeah. That's why I say 5th. He was number one.
I had a joint on it too, because I remember that's the first time I seen your joint. They had played both of them. We didn't even know each other, both of our joints. I had a joint called Bellatoma, and I filmed in Miami. And that's the first time I've ever seen you was when on BET Uncut, and I was like, you know, and I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, who's that? You know what I mean? Yeah, because when the first time I seen Natalac, you know, I mean the pimp shit, I've been knowing about pimps for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I've been knowing, you know, when you think about it, pimps and hip hop really go hand in hand, like rapping. Because when you really a pimp, you really rapping without music. You really spitting a cappella. When you listen to Slim, you know what I'm saying? What's my man? You know what I'm saying?
Who you talking about, Professor Hotester?
No, no. I'm talking about big man out in San Francisco.
Oh, talking about Slim
Iceberg, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Iceberg Slim.
Iceberg Slim, like if you ever get a chance to listen to Iceberg Slim, just his lingo, Iceberg Slim's like rapping, that was years ago. Like all those guys, they got a style about the way they talk, and it really was like, it was in tune with hip hop without even knowing it.
Fillmore Slim.
Fillmore Slim.
Yeah. Shout out to Fillmore Slim. We love you, brother.
Yeah.
Your word, I'm with you. That's Clarence. What's up, Clarence? Because you know we all go to these players ball together.
Okay. Yeah.
I actually run the Facebook page, the United Pimps of America. Shout out to my group, the Keep It Ism Church.
What's the atmosphere like at these players balls?
It's beautiful. Ain't nobody getting shot. Everybody's dressed fly. You know what I'm saying? You got to be part of the game. You know what I'm saying? The way I'm dressed is the way we show up. So ain't finna be no fights. And the girls show up. I'm just being honest with you.
Like
now, would the girls fight,
though?
like
the pimps respect each other on a whole different level, though. The respect they have for one another, the respect that, okay, he's a pimp.
Word.
It's like, you know, it really is like because I just be sitting back watching, you know what I'm saying? Just, like, I could never be a pimp. I don't got the patience to be a pimp. You got to have patience. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta, I can only really deal with one chick at a time, you know? Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? There's no way I could be able to deal with like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chicks. So,
yeah. I got my own way of dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 rules.
How many girlfriends you got right now?
Oh, 15.
15?
Yeah, I got 2 rules now. 2 rules. You can either leave or stay. Anything else going my way. You know what I'm saying? If I get a no, I don't talk to you no more that day. If they be blowing the phone up, ring, 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 I answer it 24 hours later to the time on the clock. And I said, hey, baby, how you doing? She said, hey, baby, how you doing? I've been calling you all day. You ain't pick up the phone. And I easily say, well, see, you told me no. And the next time you tell me no, it's going to be 3 days. No again, a week. See, what I'm doing is I'm clearing out the bull crap. See, I would rather you leave early. I don't need to be with you 5, 10 years and my house going up in flames and all my cars burn up and everything else. I ain't got to do that. I only deal with women who want me. I don't chase nobody. That's why they pay a choosing fee. That's why they choose. You choosing me. I'm not choosing you.
Some of the coldest rappers are pimps, I'm telling you. I'm saying I want to do I'm surprised no one ain't done like a whole a cappella album of all the coldest, all of them.
Oh, that'd be hard.
Don Juan, Pimpin' Cam, I mean, all of them. You know what I'm saying? My man Chill Will from Boston, Comfort. I mean, when you think about these guys, you know what I'm saying, like, as far as drip, they stay drip. Like the players ball, just alone, just, you know what I'm saying, like.
He came to his first players ball.
Shoes, you know what I'm saying, like they really pay attention to this. You know, I be pep, you know what I'm saying, shit. I give just due, you know, just due, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, okay, you know what I'm saying, yeah. It's a whole different level.
Word. Yeah. Matter of fact, it was Benzino, the chat from 3-6 Mafia, I love you, you know. It was Pastor Troy and the DSG boys and Cadillac Davis and a couple of other players, and Ronnie Real. They all came to the Natalac Players Ball that I threw in Columbia, South Carolina. Flyers, I don't know what. You know what I'm saying? Word. Yeah, man. So, well, I mean, that's what it's really about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why you know what I'm saying? Get dressed, get cleaned up, drink, smoke, have a good time. You know ain't nobody going after you. And they ain't, you know, and you ain't going after nobody. You know what I'm saying?
And then go home and fuck.
There you go.
Like, what else do you really want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just want to fight, argue. Go home and fuck, bro.
Yeah, I'll be honest, you know what I'm saying? I can't go through all them bras no more. Hey, one hit or quitter, good night, bitch. Leave me the fuck alone, don't touch me no more. You know what I'm saying? I say, you need to go on another date or something if you still want to, you know, you can get bread and, you know, and who knows, you get the right trick, you get some head too. You know what I'm saying? But leave me alone. Yes.
So, Lac, going back to the Pimp of the City video, you know, it's rumored that your likeness was kind of inspired by the character on the Boondocks.
That's correct. That's in the Urban Dictionary.
You know the Moondog started, right? Did you know?
What's that?
Source Magazine.
Get the fuck out. That's why we click on everything.
It was a comic strip. They got their first shot in Source Magazine. It was
Really?
a comic strip, yeah. That's why I throw that nugget in there.
What'd you think of it when you first were, did someone pitch it to you?
It was dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Was it? No, I mean, me, I grew up reading the funnies. That's how old I am. So you get the Sunday paper and you reading all the funnies. You ain't seeing nobody in the culture in the funnies on the Sunday papers.
Man, thank you.
So when it came, it was dope because it really represented the culture. And then when I say it in cartoon form, oh man, I couldn't believe it. Just and like where it came from. So I don't want to cut, but go ahead.
Yeah. Oh no, go ahead.
No,
I need to hear that. Man, I didn't even know it. I'm sitting
that's some
next to
history
you. I
right
talk
there.
to you all the time.
Yeah. Boondocks started in the Source Magazine.
Oh, shit.
Hey, beautiful.
So, Lac, what's your reaction, you know, when you start seeing a pimp named Slickback in the cartoon then?
Well, I know why they said Slickback, Natalac. Duh. And it was the same, you know, the pimp, the purple the suit and this and that, and it, mysteriously, you know what I'm saying? I put it like this. Somebody sent me the link. They said the Urban Dictionary, and they said Natalac on it. Somebody sent me the link. They said, Nat, man, they using your image. This motherfucker just like you. I'm like, huh? And I look at it. I said, damn sure do. To the T. And when they did that, I was like, well, shit, I'm gonna capitalize off that shit. So I dropped the album called A Pimp Named Slickback, That's Natalac. And I had David Hobbs, Mr. Mix of the 2 Live Crew do the beat. And we named that song like Peter Wheatstraw, and we did a Max Life with Hayes, Carolina. And you know, I put out a little EP. So that was one album I never had to promote. All I had to do was collect. I was like, church. Thank you.
Did you ever reach out to try and be compensated for, you know, your likeness being used?
Well, no, because it gave me free advertisement on my record. Do you know what that does? Whenever I say, yeah, I'm a pimp named Slickback, and they already see the shit, and they be like, motherfucker, I'm buying this. You know what I'm saying? Or downloading and all that other type of shit. And shout out to Dolomite Records and the late Rudy Ray Moore, because it was a clip on there, you know, a sample on there that was cleared for them people that DJ Mr. Mix did for me and shit. So nah, I'm not really a wave maker. You know what I'm saying? I'm a way maker, not a wave maker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a song called Child Support Pimp that's over 20 years old. When I kept hearing guys complain about child support, man, this bitch breaking me. I said, listen, man, I'm gonna show you how to get out of paying child support. And I ain't talking about going downtown. First thing you gotta do is get the fuck out your feelings. Get out of your feelings. If a bitch costs you money, you done crossed the line. You done violated, seriously. So if you get with a broad and you already on child support, fine. Get with a chick who's receiving child support. You either break even or you're gonna make more money. Fuck the bullshit. You gotta pimp this game. Don't get mad, make a change. You feel what I'm saying? You might be paying $500 a month, $1,000 a month. You get with a chick, that bitch might be bringing in $2,000 a month. What you complaining for? Just get out of your feelings. Because if you cost me money, I'm through with you. You cost me some of my dough, you gotta go. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a good game right there.
Bruh, it's the pimping. You got to have the thought pattern. Like the song I got with Sugar Free, Bitches and Money and Cocaine. That's what I was talking about in my verse and shit. So.
How did that connection happen, you and Sugar Free?
Well, it was because of cocaine. Cocaine is the one that did it. I was talking with Cocaine, and while I was on the phone with him.
You thought it was because he was.
At first, my mind went. I was like, wow. He thought he was like, oh shit.
Cocaine, like we got fucked up one day and decided to.
I'm talking about the cocaine with a K. The artist Cocaine. Okay, the artist.
He's dope too. I've been fucking with Cocaine.
I'm familiar with him. Yeah.
Yeah, I was on the phone with him. I copped him for a feature and shit. And I said, all right, man, I got to reach out to Sugar Free. He was like, man, don't worry about that. I got you. And he jumped on that shit. Yeah, I didn't even have to fly out there, none of that shit. So I put it like this. In this game, it's about relationships. You know what I'm saying? You be a good dude, shit good happen to you. If you do a whole lot of wobble out shit, they going to be looking for you at the rest stop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with people. I treat people the way I want to be treated. So that's why I roll like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
See? I'm on
that's all I can say.
Yeah.
You know?
See, I'm on set with it. Look.
The concept for the music video Stacks. Can you break this down for us?
Oh, that was easy. My money. Ain't nobody finna tell me to get the hell out of a bank. If it's my money, is it? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that shit ain't finna happen. Shout out to Buck TV,
right?
Big A, who actually cut the video. You know what I'm saying? I went and made a withdrawal from the bank, used my own money and threw it around and turned that shit right on back in. That's probably what a lot of rappers is doing, if it ain't prop money. You know what I'm saying? They sit around there, play with the money. Hey, man, I got all this money. Then mortgage their house and shit to look good, and then take that shit right on back to the bank. If you got any sense, you will. I'm not throwing. No, I'm not doing that. You feel what I'm saying?
How much did you take out for that video? Do you remember?
I'm not giving disclosure.
Not disclosing.
Man, listen, I still live in Sherwood. I got to be cool now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not moving.
Understood.
But I will say it's more than most people make for a while, you know. But it was fun.
And that was, what, over 20 years ago, right? That video?
I think I put that video out in 2010.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean,
years.
And then it was a lot of hoopla wrapping around it and stuff. Some people were talking about, you remember that big armored truck robbery? And no. Mine came out of the bank. I just motherfucker legally.
They thought they solved the case.
Out. Yeah, I was like, nah. Because like everybody was talking about that big robbery in Colombia. It was a big armored truck robbery. And it was, no, mine came out of the bank and back into the bank. I'm not one of them. Yeah. You know, I don't wear ski masks. I don't do none of that shit.
Yeah.
I keep it pimping. I keep it looking nice, you know. Church.
The next record I want to ask you about is that Fire in Florida and the controversy that surrounded that record.
All right, yeah. That song was about the disenfranchisement of the Florida votes, because I do have an attachment with the community. And I went to bed, they said go one.
Ooh, that's crazy, man.
Smell like candy. But anyway, yeah.
You want to smell this? Somebody got to smell it. This is.
What does it smell like?
This is crazy, yo.
Yeah.
We don't have a scratch and sniff TV. Can
man,
you describe
this is crazy, man.
Well, anyway, like
Black don't smoke, so.
No, I don't smoke. I only drink. That's why I don't give a damn how many piss tests
You
I
got something
take.
in the cup? You got something in the cup?
I'm drinking it. Yeah, I got it.
What you got now?
I don't want to discuss.
Undisclosed.
It's an undisclosed drink, and you need it. But yeah, Fire in Florida got me banned in Florida. I mean, like, my money wasn't even no good there.
What up, Bink?
What you mean by that?
What I mean is, after I cut the video for Fire in Florida, and it was talking about Janet Reno, Jeb Bush, and everything else, and I was talking about how they threw out all the votes in Jacksonville, Florida, to where they were finding votes, it's like 75,000 votes in the dumpster and all this other type of crap. So it was a big, the 2000 presidential election. You got to remember, Bush became the first court-appointed president because of this. He was appointed by the Florida Supreme Court. not, and by your brother being the governor of Jeb Bush, brother, I created all kinds of issues. You feel what I'm saying? You start doing that political money and the way.
Rabble rouser.
Yeah, but I was a true speaker. I didn't lie.
Right.
And that's on, like I said.
How come you don't run for city councilor of Jacksonville?
Well, I mean, I don't know how they're gonna feel about this. But wasn't he a pimp at one
That
time?
don't matter. That don't.
You know what I'm saying? People have a tendency to be very cruel.
That don't.
I feel like some of these politicians are already wanting to be
They already
pimps.
pimping shit. The same type of shit.
Yeah.
They just pimping out
Us.
other people. You know what I'm saying?
Our money, basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not like you could probably be city councilor and then move up to mayor if you try to, you know what I'm saying? You got it in you.
Well, thank you, man. You know what? See, that's what I mean about this guy. He's constantly
You need
giving.
some friends like that, right?
Listen, man.
My dog, man.
Yeah.
He called me something.
He's going to be your running mate now.
There you go.
Listen, now that's if he gets the president. But no bullshit. So we be on the road and motherfuckers be like, it could be like a cat gets stuck in a tree or something. Now I can get a call. Yo, the cat stuck in a tree.
He's telling the
The
truth.
dog will get fucking hit by a car. Yo, Natalac, I think Miss Shirley's dog got hit by the car. I'd be like, what the fuck?
That just happened.
Natalac, we ain't seen so-and-so's daughter. Oh, let me call.
He's a man of the people, huh?
Yeah, so why not? Why not be and even no bullshit? Why not? Why not represent them? You know what I'm saying? You know, for real. I would want to get in politics one day. I wouldn't give a fuck about the past. Past the past.
Yeah,
The people that you represent, everybody got a past.
that's true.
Yeah.
You know, man, you a good dude, you know. I say that shit all the
I'm
motherfucking
fair
time.
for a square. I appreciate it.
No, it's the truth, man. That's why I be like, I'm fucking with you. I don't give a damn if you want to, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
I'm rolling.
Too. That's why I'm here. When they say that someone represent, sit on the porch and smoke. Let's go.
You see what I'm saying? See how I ended up in Detroit? I said, fuck this shit. We going, nigga. We going to Eminem's restaurant, nigga. We going. And I'm going to be fly the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Did you really steal the sign from Mom's Spaghetti?
No, I put it back.
Oh, you did put it back. Okay.
put it
Because,
in
you know,
the
no telling what happens off the camera rolls, you know? You might
Nah,
just
we
put it
didn't
right
have no
back.
room inside
Might
there
have really
for-
drove
we
off
didn't
with
have-
it.
We didn't have no room in the van for it. Plus, I didn't want the sound. I mean, if I was driving back home, it'd have been a good little piece for the crib. Don't get me wrong, that would have been dope.
Would you put it in the kitchen?
How
Like,
would I
where would
get
you
it back
put
to the
that?
crib? You know what I'm saying? So I just put it back.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It's entertainment, man. Everybody takes shit all serious and shit like hip hop, rap, going back and forth.
It's supposed to be
entertainment.
competitive, too.
That's how hip hop started. Hip hop started. No matter what, if there's two rappers, that's probably the most competitive thing, even more than sports.
Yes.
Is rapping. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everybody wants to be the greatest, the number one. Everybody want to have all the bitches. Everybody want, you know what I'm saying? So it really is like that. When really, everybody should just, when music is hard for a person to be number one, because if a song's dope, a song's dope. Everybody got dope songs, then we all win. But, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop's always been about battling, competition, so it wasn't like, it wasn't like somebody was going down there for violence or anything like that. It was,
Yeah, unfortunately, that's what it's like today.
Well,
A lot of these back and
A
forths
lot of the
end up-
younger rappers.
yeah, like the new generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't us, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We raising.
Back in the day, if niggas had beef, you would see, the only times you would see niggas from out of towns if it was like that Jack the Rapper or Peter Thomas's How Can I Be Down in Miami, where they had these events where all the rappers would come together. It wasn't on internet, so you really didn't know these niggas. So back then, niggas would just fight. There was a lot of like 20 on 30 fights, you know what I'm saying? Just brawls, yeah. I've seen a lot of them, been involved with a lot of them, with artists that you know, well-known artists. That happened a lot. It was very rare. I mean, shooting happened, but not like it was today where everything is gonna be settled on, we gonna kill you, then rap about it. And that's not just fucking up hip hop, that's really fucking up the culture.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's to the point where the kids want to, and I can say kids, young adults, like they young adults, want to, they looking at as a badge of honor, and they're looking at as something that's going to be looked upon as, good or dope, but in all actuality, that shit is gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to beat charges when you're on the internet rapping and then now they're using what you're rapping about against you, because in the videos, the shit that you're saying got the same nigga that might have got into some trouble with you years ago. And they, right now, they make it easy by just watching the internet. Like you can't, niggas just gotta stop making it easy for them. Everything don't have to be on the internet. Although I know everybody's lives is really asphyxiated with the internet, but it's when it gets to the point where it's gonna get you in jail or locked up or in trouble or dead, then it's not worth it. You gotta think like, okay, not everything is for the internet. Because back then there was no internet. Niggas would just, they would see niggas like, oh shit, they're them niggas at the event, and there'd be fights, and they have a bunch of niggas, we have a bunch of niggas there. It just be, what I'm saying, now it's immediately.
Yep.
Yeah. And you know what, just to clarify what he was talking about, like if I see a sprinkle them with some game, like one of the young rappers in Jacksonville, Fulio, before he, I think it was before he started making a name for himself.
And he hard too.
Yeah, I reached out to him, I sent him some money, even though I'm the OG, you know what I'm saying? And I did a song with him called Bridge This Gap, because I really wanted to bridge that gap the way he was going at, because like if you'd lived through the Tupac and Biggie era, and you'd have seen all this stuff and you know things of that nature, I already knew what was gonna go down in Jacksonville. Because you know what I'm saying, especially when the news is playing a part in it, you know what I'm saying? I watched how things used to go when it was the East Coast, West Coast war and all the other crap, you know what I'm saying? And see, like I can't tell a man how to run his business, I can't tell a man how to live, but I can sprinkle you with some game and back up from it, you know what I'm saying? That's why when I did the video and the song with the young brother before he became who he is now, because I think I recorded that in 2016 or 17 and put it on the album with Project Pat and Sean Paul and a bunch of other ones, you know what I'm saying? But I was doing my part then without saying something, because I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, you know what I'm saying? Especially if that's how you feeding your family and your kids and all that other type of stuff. I'm not finna get in the way of that. I'm gonna just sprinkle you and back up.
If you get to our age and really like, it's easy to grab the young niggas, especially when you're in the spotlight, grab the young niggas and have them and guide them in the way and take advantage of just because they looking up to you and take advantage of that and have them doing like, you know, crash out shit, then that's one of the worst things you could do. You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna do the right thing, then don't fuck with them at all. If you're not gonna give them some type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause a lot of guys, they just, you know, we all lived through it and luckily we survived it, still trying to survive it. But I'm saying if we got through those years and we know where the landmine's at, then why not be able to, then we're qualified to tell somebody in them streets to say, look, here goes the landmines. And this way here, your ass you ain't gonna get blown up. You know what I'm saying? If you listen, you know what I mean? Like, but if you're just like, yeah, come on here, take these guns, here, take this, and you know what I'm saying? See, I don't want to be a hypocrite because that's how I came up, but at some point when you get older, you have to draw the line and be like, all right, fuck all that, that don't count anymore. I don't care what they think, I don't care if they say, but you, that don't matter. You shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't. I could only talk to a young guy and applaud him if he's doing great, or if he's still in the streets somehow, then somehow give him a different perspective.
No, that's real shit, yeah.
Well, hey, we the OGs now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, send some positive vibes back. Matter of fact, that's why I did the song with Makel Muhammad, the Nubians United for Self-Defense out of Jacksonville, Florida. Previously the spokesman for the new Black Panther Party. We did the song Positive Vibes, because every album I drop, I try to put something positive on there because I want them to understand that you got to live. You know what I'm saying? And with the shoot 'em up, bang, bang, you got to think about, you know what I'm saying? You're not really teaching your ops a lesson, because if he gets shot, he's not finna learn anything. He's not finna live anymore. It's over. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you getting a whooping or you done got out there and fought and Joker done punched you in the eye, and then next week after your eye done swole, it ain't swole no more, y'all can go speak. you know what I'm saying, it's over. You know what I'm saying? And if we're gonna be people, we need to be people that understand people and realize that nobody's perfect. People don't think the same. And if you're gonna make a difference, you're gonna make a difference. And I'm doing my job. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just want the best for my city of Jacksonville. I don't want to hear about 12,
And that's
13
why you
years.
got to run for city councilor. It only makes sense, man. I'm telling you, I'll help you. Like I've my girl Ashley got a cousin that just ran for city councilor here in Atlanta. Her name is Keosha Bell. She won, but before that, as she was running, it's the first time I ever did this. I went door to door for her, right?
Really?
Yeah, I did about like 20 doors, me and my girl, and then we was on Old National, Old Nat. I had walking up and down with the bullhorn, and that was the first time I've ever done that. And I've always been interested in politics. It's always been a side of me that was interested. The thing about politics is that, like, politics is crazy to me because, like, let's say that you're wrong, all the way wrong, but because you're a part of the Republicans, they're gonna find an excuse for you when they do it, or they're gonna just change the subject. So it's like, when all these years of looking at politics, it's like, damn, I'm saying all it is like motherfuckers be fucked up and lying or or something be wrong with them and they'll gloss over it. So it's like, you really ain't for the truth. And I'm for truth. So I know if I was to get into politics, it would be good for the people. Now, I don't know if that's good to stay in politics because it works different up there, but I just don't understand it, you know what I'm saying? So I know Natalac would probably win city council, especially if I come down there and help you campaign. Like, I know you would win. It don't even take as many votes as you think. 600 votes, you could probably win the city council. If you can't get 600 fucking people to vote for you, then your ass need to move. Move the fuck out the city, yo.
All right.
I give it some thought.
Yeah. Like, we about to wrap it up, man. Do you want to give any shout outs here before we end this?
Oh yeah, I gotta give the shout out to my bottom that's actually running the house. Shout out to Tiffany, you know, give her a shout out, her flowers. Shout out to the girl that's working on my taxes. Shout out to Denise out of Lamar, South Carolina. Shout out to Vaughn and David, my brother, or my oldest brother, Lawton Edward Davis Jr. Let's see. Shout out to the city of Jacksonville, the people that love me, and I know you're gonna learn something after I jump off this porch. You know what I'm saying? You know, because people see me every day. You know what I'm saying? And they never realize who they're talking to. You know what I'm saying? I sprinkle them with some game or whatever. I don't know. Hey, all I can say is I'm gonna put my best foot forward. I love people. You know, even if you don't love me, I love you. You know, shout out to all the girls that's working for me or against me or with me or without me. Hey, daddy still loves you. Church. Shout out to Professor Hotester, who should have came, but he got tied up. And shout out to Mikael Muhammad that should have been here, but he hurt his foot or something or broke it. I forget what happened to him. Sure. But either way it go, I'm good. Dependable, supportive. Listen, man.
I like that, dependable.
Dependable, supportive.
Right.
Listen, I don't care what nobody say. Can't nobody
saying that, dependable.
Dependable. You see him on the porch.
Like hefty trash bags. Fucking right.
Dude, hey man, love this guy. Shout out to Nori who told me to. You say, listen, you look up for my friend Zeno. I said, man, listen, hey, I love the man too. We good.
It's all good, Lack.
All right.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm here for you.
Someone always got something to say. Is he gay? Is he real about what he say? Is his taxes paid?